Hello everyone and welcome back to Turner's Tutoring. I'm Mr. Turner and let's go ahead and get into our math video today. We are looking at a math fact tricks, and today we're going to be working with 2s, 3s, and 5s, basically with a counting on method. With that, our first one, and when I talk about counting on, it's basically just like when we've practiced adding and we've practiced counting on, with each one of these, we should have memorized counting on with these, and that's just us practicing the multiples facts. So, to practice this, our first one starting out is with the 2s. We know how to count by 2s. We know to count on by 2s, and we're going to go, instead of to 10, we're going to be going up to our 12s fact, basically into 10 times, 12 times. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and this is to 10 because we know that 20 is a multiple of 10. We're going to go 22 and 24. So that's what we mean by counting on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. We've memorized that because we've practiced it since we were in kindergarten. And it's the same method. It's just instead of just counting on, now we're applying this to multiplying. I.e., we multiply by 1. 2 times 1 is 2. If I come down here, times 5, 2 times 5 is 10, and I can fill this in all the way down to what I'm talking about. 2 times 10, and 11, and 12. Now, I'm not going to fill in any of the rest of these, but that explains it. If we just count on, so times 2, times 3, times 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on and so forth. Now, we should have counting on by 3s and 5s a little bit. We've practiced that since kinder as well. 5s are a little bit easier, so we're going to start with that. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and that's our times 10. Counting on 55, 60. So I can count by 5s, and if I can count by 5s, I can do multiplication of my 5's multiples. Now, going on into the 3s, but before we do that, if you've made it this far, thank you for joining us for all of our practices, especially our math practice. Thank you for all your support. If you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe and help us out. Let's go ahead and continue with our 3s. So counting on with 3s is a little bit more difficult, but with this trick, we can count on, but I'm going to put 3 on my fingers, and I'm going to count by 3s if I needed to. If I didn't have these memorized, just like I have the 2s and the 5s, I can go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and just counting on like that. I'm going to do my multiples, which multiples just basically means that we're doing multiples of 3 for this. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. And what we've done is we've done up to our multiples of 3. Now, I paused here because I had kind of a brain spell or a mind blank for a second. But there's multiple things that you can do to think through this. I paused. I took a deep breath, which is a really good strategy. I mean, even me, I'm making a mistake, and I'm a teacher. I got mixed up for a second. I'm trying to do too many things, but I took a deep breath, and I paused, and I thought about, okay, times 9. 3 times 9, if that works. I counted on 24 plus 3, and so on and so forth. There's different ways of getting yourself out of a jam. And so for all my test takers out there that are still in school, don't let yourself get stuck. Take a deep breath and pause and restart back at a spot that you know where to start at. So if you get stuck, you just take a step back and you start again. And that's always okay. It's okay to make mistakes and so on and so forth. But the multiple strategies in that. But thank you for joining me for this math practice where we did a few math fact tricks with our 2s, our 3s, and our 5s. I'm Mr. Turner with Turner's Tutoring, asking you once again, if you have not subscribed and you've definitely made it this far, to please do so and like the video to support us. Have a wonderful rest of your day.